Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, inshallah, we will be going over the book number three, the revision for the book number three. We, alhamdulillah, completed the revision for book number one and book number two. This is the revision only for book number three, which means this will be a very fast-tracked, as you all know, um, session to go over. And then uh, if you are, this is the first time you're actually listening to this or you're watching is the first time, then the detailed sessions are already available on YouTube for each of these lessons for the book number three. This lesson is only, or this session is only for a very fast-paced revision to make sure that we have memorized and we still remember exactly what we had covered during the original sessions. So inshallah, let's get started. I will share my screen. All right, so this is book number three, lesson number one, part A for the Madina Arabic course. Darsul Awwal. The first thing, as usual, are mufradat, which is the vocabulary items. Zakiyun is intelligent. Ghabiyun is stupid. Khuluqun is manners. Mutazawwijun is married. Azabun is unmarried. Yahudiyun is Jew. Yahudun is Jews. Mu'jamun is dictionary. Miyatun is 100. Alfun is 1,000. Rubiyatun is rupee. Safhatun is page. Naji'un, the one who has passed the examination. Kummun is sleeve. Dularun is dollar. And you all know that when we actually are using these within the sentences, then for Zakiyun will simply say Yaki, Zaki, Rabi, Khuluq, right? So Mutazawwij, Azab, right? We'll use words like this, will not actually use the last tanween that you see. So there's some new words you already saw. So Zakiyun, the plural will be Askiyaun. Rabiyun, the plural will be Agbiyaun. Khulukun, the plural will be Akhlaq. Then Miyatun, Alfun, Rubiyatun, which is the rupees. Rubiyatun is the plural for that. Mutazawwijun, Azabun, the plural will be Azabun. Yehudiyun, plural is Yehudun. Mu'jamun, Ma'ajimu is the plural. Dularun, Dularatun is the plural. Safhatun, Safhatun is the plural. Najiun, Naji'un is the plural. Ghalin, and then Kummun and Akmamun. Okay, so a couple of things to go through. Al-Jumlatul Ismiya, the nominal sentence. The nominal sentence is a sentence also known as Jumla Ismiya, is a sentence that starts with a noun, pronoun, adjective, or an adverb called as an ism. Now, unlike verbal sentences which begin with a verb, nominal sentences can be constructed without a verb. You'll see the example in the upcoming slide. The two main parts of the nominal sentence are the subject, which is the mubtada, which is the topic of the sentence, and the predicate, which is the khabar, which provides more information about the subject. So there are two parts of the Jumlatul Ismiya, subject and the predicate, mubtada and the khabar. And here is the example in the next slide. Can everybody see my screen still?
Yeah.
Okay. Brother Subhan, you can see my screen as well right now?
No, I can't see it.
Okay. Everybody else other than Brother Subhan, can one more person tell me you're able to see it?
I can see it.
Okay, Brother Subhan, you'll have to like disconnect, maybe reconnect. All right. So here is the example of the Jumlatul Ismiya. So Al-Kitab Sahlun, right? Al-Kitabu Sahlun. Al-Kitabu Sahl. Al-Kitabu Sahl. The Al-Kitab is is Mubtada, which is the topic. And the Sahl is the khabar, meaning the information. So the Jumlatul Ismiya, the book is easy. The book is the topic and easy is the khabar, right? So that's why it is called as Al-Jumlatul Ismiya. That it is constructed by two parts of the sentence. One part is the topic itself, and the other part is the khabar, is the information about it. For example, uh, the brother is sick, right? So the brother is the topic, and sickness is the khabar, right? Or the house is beautiful. The house is the topic, and the beautiful, the beauty, which is the adjective of that, is the information or the khabar for that. Al-jumlatul fi'aliyya, a verbal sentence in Arabic, or jumlatul fi'aliyya, is a sentence that begins with a verb or fi'al, with the fi'il or the verb. The verb is the most important part of the sentence in the language, and it can refer to past, present, or future sentence. So fi'il can be, sorry, the verb can be fail, we can be past, present, or future. And here's the example for that. Kharaja Bilalun. Now, kharaja is the fail, and Bilal is the fa'il, the one who's performing the action. So kharaja is the fail, is a verb, and Bilal is the subject. So fail and the fa'il combined makes it a jumlatul fi'liya. So kharaja Bilalun, Bilal went out. Bilal went out. So Bilal is the subject, and went out is the verb, is the fa'il. Couple of other things. Inna can be used for indeed without an alif, by the way. Can be used for indeed, surely, no doubt, or verily. And inna is used to add emphasis, right? So if you're trying to add emphasis or something, then you will say inna. For example, innal kitaba sahlun. Surely the book is easy. Right? Inna is used at the beginning of the nominal sentence. So whenever you have the jumlatul ismiya, inna will be added at the beginning of it. So you can see that the al-kitab and the sahal are the mubtada, and also the predicate, and also the information of that, right? So you have the information, and you also have the subject over here, and inna is being added as you're adding for more detail into it, or you're giving more uh, 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 emphasis into it, so to complete the sentence, but it will always be added in the beginning. So now there are two things. Noun, the noun after the inna is the mansub, that it is, has a ending. It always have the a ending. And after the introduction of the inna, mubtada is no longer called mubtada, but it is instead called ismu inna. So if you look at the example over here, al-kitab is becoming ismu inna, and sahal becoming is khabru inna. It is not also called as al-khabar. So ismu inna and khabru inna. It's not too important for you for translation purposes, but from a grammar perspective, it is important. One quick second, sorry. Okay. So if the mubtada has a dhamma, it changes into one fatha after the inna. For example, aminatu talibatun, inna aminata talibatun. So amina has a fatha now. Al mudarrisu jadidun, innal mudarrisa jadidun. Innal mudarrisa jadidun. So the both actually had a had the dhamma before, but now you can see that it has a fatha now. Hamidun maridun, inna hamidan maridun. Anta ghaniyun and innaka ghaniyun. So if the mubtada is a pronoun, if the mubtada is a pronoun, it changes to its corresponding form. For example, anta ghaniyun, then it will be changed into innaka ghaniyun. Indeed, he is rich. Now, a couple of rules over here. Inna, innana, inni, or innani. Right? So note that the pronouns of the first person singular and the plural have two forms. Right? So inna, and then innana, inni, or innani. La'alla, la'alla, this is also like a particle like inna. It is called one of the sisters of inna. Grammatically, it acts like inna. It signifies the hope or fear, depending on how you're using the in the sentence. You already know that. لعل الجو جميل. The weather I hope the weather is fine. لعل الجو جميل. I hope the weather is fine. الجو جميل. The weather is fine. But when you add the لعل, then it means you're simply adding the hope. But you can also use the same word for uh, as a fear also. So المدرس مريض. The teacher is sick. لعل المدرس مريض. لعل مدرس مريض. I'm afraid that the teacher is sick. So in both cases it can be used. Zu, this word means having or possessing. Zu malin, possessing wealth or wealthy. Zu khulukin, possessing manners or well mannered. Zu ilmin, possessing knowledge or learned. It is always mudaf and following the word is mudaf ilayh. So, for example, it is majroor. So, the feminine of the zu is zatu bilalu zu ilmin. So, you can see the last word, the adjective actually changed into, it has a kasratain now because it is mudaf ilayh. So, bilalun zu ilmin. Wa ukhtuhu was zatu khulukin. So the last letters you can see the Arab actually change it into you have the kasratain now. The plural of zu is zu'u, zu'u, and then the that of the zawatu is zatu is zawatu. So hadha talibu zu khulukin, haulai tullabu zu khulukin. هذه الطالبة ذات خلق هؤلاء الطالبات ذوات خلق. Um, the it means or, but only in an interrogative sentence. At-tabibun anta am muhandisun? Are you a doctor or you are an engineer, right? But it is always used in an interrogative sentence only. Amin Farinsa huwa am min Almania? Is he from Germany? Is he from France or is he from Germany? Abilalan ra'ayta am Hamidan? Did you see Bilal or Hamid? Only used in the interrogative sentence. Now note that the particle a precedes one of the two things about which the question is asked, while precedes the other. So it is wrong to say anta mudarrisun am talibun azahabta ila al-makkata am juddatun. The correct construction is mudarrisun anta am talibun. So the that we always add or hal that we always add in the beginning, that will be omitted if you're using the in the middle. Or in a non-interrogative sentence. Or will be used in a non-interrogative sentences, meaning it still means or. It will still means or. However, it will be used for a non-interrogative sentence. Khuz haza or dhaka. Take this or that. Ra'aytu salasatan or arba'atan. I saw three or four, right? So you can see that there is no question being asked. There is a statement is being made. So when you're making a statement, you can add or for an or. Miyatun and alfun, we already know. Miyatun means 100, alfun means 1,000. Ghalin means expensive. Hazal kitabu ghalin, this book is expensive. Here the ghalin is not majroor, it is marfu. Its original form is ghaliyun. The letter ya along with with its dhamma have been omitted and the noon of the tanween has been transferred to the preceding letter. So for example, ana muhamin. So the real way to say was ana muhamiyun, right? But we'll not say it like this. We'll simply say muhamin. Abi qadin. The real way to say it was qadiyun, right? The actual the noun is qadiyun or muhamiyun or wadiyun, but you actually remove the ya from there and say haza wadin. All right. So the translation exercise that we'll go through very quickly. And all the suggestions and I'll just say this one sentence. I was very hopeful. I was getting afraid, by the way, during the lessons that I'm going slow and I need to fast track, but it seems like the vote was completely against that. I was trying to fast track this so I can add more time, and then we can just go a little bit faster and then go through these books probably within this year. You have to remember we finished 3 books in 1 year. So I was not intending to finish next 5 books in next 2 years. My hope was that we can finish those more quickly, but seems like more votes came against that. There was one suggestion that Brother Sama made, which was to give more assignments than the translation exercise. But we will see how this will actually go because I genuinely believe when you do a live exercise, and somebody actually has to do this like literally live, it makes it a little bit more challenging and then makes you remember things. But we'll see how we can actually just change this a little bit. So, but my intention is to be able to make sure that after this book, book number three, we go a little bit fast. All right. So this one is all for, since I was already speaking, but Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama. Ahmed, this is for you, and then a couple of other exercises also.
Hashim, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hashim, peace be upon you and the mercy and the barakah of blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Mudarrisu wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace be upon you too and the mercy and the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hashim, كيف حالك يا أستاذ؟ لك بخير. How are you, teacher?
لعلك بخير.
لعلك بخير. Uh, are you fine?
Wait. So what is the word la'alla means?
Indeed.
No. Indeed is
I
for
hope. I hope. I
I
hope.
hope. I hope. And ka
I
means
hope you. I hope you are fine.
very good. Very good.
المدرس الحمد لله. All praise belongs to Allah. وكيف حالك أنت يا هاشم? And how are you, oh Hashim?
Yeah, Hashim will omit the last dhamma.
يا هاشم. Yep. أنا أحبك كثيرا يا هاشم. I love you a lot, Hashim. Or I love you so much, Hashim.
So in this,
إنك
because it's a teacher, just again, not a correction by the way, the word means uhibbu means the love, but because the relation is a teacher and a student, so you'll actually use the word like.
I like. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. إنك طالب ذكي ومجتهد وذو خلق. Uh, Indeed, you are a very hardworking, intelligent, and good manners student. Amin Pakistana. Are you from Pakistan? Amin Pakistan. Anta. Are you from Pakistan? Am min al Hindi ya Hashim or from India? Hashim. Hashim. Inni min al Hindi. I am from India.
Very good.
Inni min al Hind.
This is good. Here's the translation for all of these. Maybe one more for you.
المدرس وزميلك الذي خرج معك الآن من الفصل هو أيضا من الهندي. Teacher, and what about your classmates classmate with you who just went out with you from the class? هو أيضا من الهندي. Is he also from India? Hashim, لا إنه من الباكستان. No, he is in fact from Pakistan.
Why?
المدرس
There's no word for in fact,
إنه.
but why are you saying in fact?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. المدرس إن ساعتك جميلة يا هاشم. من اليابان هي. uh, Teacher, indeed, your watch is beautiful. Hashim, is it from Japan? Hashim, لا إنها من الهندي. No, it is from India.
من الهند.
من الهند. المدرس أغالية هي أم رخيصة? Teacher, is it cheap or is it expensive? Hashim, إنها
Is it?
رخيصة.
I'll just make one correction. Ghalia is the expensive, right? So is it
Yeah,
expensive or cheap?
is it expensive or cheap? Yep. Hashim, إنها رخيصة جدا. It is very cheap. Would we say Jeddah or Jiddan over here?
You can say Jiddan.
جدا. إنها بمئة روبية فقط. It is just 100 rupees.
Very good. Maybe one more.
Okay. المدرس كم أخا لك يا هاشم? Teacher, how many brothers do you have, Hashim? Hashim li thalathatu ikhwatin. I have three brothers. Al-mudarrisu atulabuhum atulabunhum. Are they students?
Mhm.
Hashim la innahum tujar tujarun. Hashim no, they are merchants or the traders. Al-mudarris wakam ukhtan laka, and how many sisters do you have? Uh, Hashim li arba'u akhawatin. I have four sisters. Al-mudarrisu fil hindi hunna al-ana. Are they in India right now? Hashim la innahunna huna bil madinatil munawwarati ma'ya abi wa ummi. No, they are in the Medina with my father and my mother.
They're here in Medina
They are
with
here in
my
Medina. Okay.
my father. Huna means
But
here.
here, okay. At-talibatun hunna. Al-mudarrisu at-talibatun hunna. Um, are they students here? Hashim la innahunna mudarrisatun bil madrasati thanawiyati. Thanawiya. Hashim, no, they are like his sisters. They are they are teachers in the secondary school.
Very good. And here's the translation for all of these. Thank you, Sonali. All right. So this one is for whoever is listening more, attentively. This exercise is for Brother Abdullah Saeed. You first have to translate this question, and then you have to answer this question in Arabic.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من أين هاشم? Where is Hashim from? So
Where is he from?
Hashim
So let's see. What is it? Where is he from? Do you remember?
is from India.
Yep. So now we have to say he is from India.
Okay. Hash. Do I mention his name or who I mean?
He is from India.
Who I mean Hindi. Hindi.
هو من الهند.
Min al Hindi. Okay.
Very good.
Who I mean al Hindi. Okay. Number 2. Ayuhibbu mudarrisun. Do you love your teacher or do you like your teacher? I think it's the opposite. The teacher rather like the student.
Mhm.
I know. So, Naam. When it said Naam, I love my teacher. Yeah.
يحبه المدرس.
يحبه المدرس. Okay. Number 3. من أين ساعته? Where from your watch? Then the watch is also from India.
His watch.
His watch. ساعته. Okay, his watch. ساعته mean Hindi.
من الهند.
من الهندي. Okay. Number 4. Become here. Become here. What does that mean?
What does the word come means? Come.
Come means how or
How much?
how much? Okay. Become. So how much is it?
Very good.
Okay.
How much was it?
It was 100 rupees.
So you can say here.
Here, mi'atu rubiyatu.
Yeah, بمئة ربية.
Bimi'atin rubiyatun.
Yep.
Okay. Number 5. Kam ahan lahu. How many brothers does he have?
Mhm.
Lahu salasa ikhwatin.
Very good.
Okay. Kam Akhtan lahu. How many sisters does he have? Lahu, I think four. Arba'at, arba'a ikhwatun.
Very good. So, why didn't you say arba'atun? I'm asking you questions. Tell me, why didn't you say arba'atun?
Oh, arba'atun is for masculine.
Very good. Last one.
Oh, last one. Aina akhawatuhu. Where are his sisters? The sisters are.
They are in Medina Munawwara.
Oh, yeah, they are Madina. That's right. Oh, okay. He, hunna min Madina to Munawwara.
Fil Madinatul Munawwara. They are in Madinatul Munawwara, right?
Okay,
Min will be from.
Okay, fi Madina to Munawwara.
Very good. And
Okay.
here's the answer for all of these. And you have to do one more exercise, and you have to tell me if this is right or wrong, and also translate this.
Okay. Number one, Hashim Talibun Kaslanun. No, that is wrong. So he says, this one says Hashim is a lazy student, but the teacher says he's hardworking and intelligent. And
Very good.
number two, Hashim Talibun Mujtahidun. That is correct. He's hardworking. Hashim is hardworking. And two, Sa'atu Rahisatun. The watch is, or his watch is cheap. That is correct. Then the B, Sa'atu Galibatun. The watch is,
Ghaliya.
sorry, Galiyatu. The watch is expensive. That is wrong. Three, Sa'atuhu Bil, what is that? Bilfi Rubiatu. Alfi Rubiatu. It is, no, it is wrong. It is 100 rupiah, not 1,000. Okay. Sa'atu B, Sa'atu Mi'atu Rubiatu. That is correct. Then four, Akhwatuhu Bil Madina to Munawara. That is correct. Then B, Akhwatuhu Bil Hindi. That is wrong. Hello?
I'm here.
Sorry. Okay.
Here's the answers. Yesterday I was listening to some of it. This is probably more interesting for you. I was listening to one of the imams leading the Taraweeh. Now, this example is because you just said hello because I was quiet for like 1 second. So there was an imam who was leading the Taraweeh, and while he was reading, for example, and I'm just give you an example. For example, he says, Yasin wal Quran al Hakim. Then he just paused, right? So right away, somebody from behind said innaka. So literally, the imam used his. I don't know if you can. Let me show you so you can see me. So imam does like this. And he's still reciting, but he uses his hand is like
Okay.
just to say like, come on, give me 1 minute. I'm just breathing. So give me a second so that I can continue. So don't disturb me. Meaning the imam knew exactly what he was reading. He just gave a pause because when you're reciting for a long time, you need to catch up with your breath. So he paused for a second, and then somebody just right away corrected him, or tried to give him the lukma. And he was like, and he used his hand all of a sudden. It's like, so it was like, come on, wait for a second. And then he continued reciting. Amit, this happens with you very often, right? When we were doing it with you.
Yeah.
The brother Osama, when he was doing this without a listener behind him, because nowadays there is a different hafiz behind him. So we used to have the Quran in our hand, and then and every time he would take a pause, we would just correct him right away. Like, no, he's like, come on, give me a second. And he would tell every time, Sambai would tell us every time that when I take a pause, just give me some seconds, okay? I'm not trying to like forget something. I'm just trying to catch up my breath.
But no one ever listens to me actually
Of
about
course,
this.
of course, nobody ever listens. Everybody wants to correct him. And most interestingly, I think this is what Sahabai is always mentioned that because some famous surahs, right? For example, the first part of Surah Al-Baqarah or Surah Yasin or Surah Rahman or Surah Al-Mulk or Surah Waqia, these are the surahs people have memorized anyways. So the moment
Even it
it comes,
happened this time, Bilal bhai. Like when I was reciting Surah Kahf, I did the salam. I know I was wrong. Sajid bhai, Usama last size galat padi hai na. I was like,
no, no, no. So I'll tell you what happened. So I was the one who told him because he has memorized the whole surah.
okay.
So Brother Sajid has memorized the whole surah. He was very quiet. He did not say anything. But I also know Surah Kahf as well, right? So not that I memorized the whole thing, but I knew that last part was definitely not right. So I'm thinking, why is nobody telling him that it's no, it's not right? So I told him, I was like, I asked him a question. I said, Sajid, bhai, is this? I don't think so. This was right, the ending, right? So he said, no, it's not. So then he corrected you. It was me basically who initiated the conversation, not him. Because I was sure that this is definitely not correct. So I was like, why is nobody telling him? So that's why I told him.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, anyways, I know that this is very common. You know, the moment you try to take 1 second, like people will correct you right away.
Yeah, I thought you were lost. I was
Yeah,
lost.
come on, man. Keep it up. Okay.
Mm.
But you know, the current, so there's a scholar who actually is also there who's listening to Hafiz Osama. So he has a lot of patience. He gives a lot of time to Brother Osama. Like, you know, he just stays quiet for some time. Like, man, look, come on, just say something.
Mm.
But it's very interesting. May Allah bless both of them.
I
Okay.
mean,
Ameen.
So couple of things over here. So inna and plus adding the who, that it becomes innahu, right? But you will not add the wa, like the letter wa, you will not add this over here. So inna becomes innahu, inna hiya becomes innaha, inna anta becomes innaka, inna anti becomes innaki, inna ana meaning myself, right? Surely I am innani or inni, right? Both are these two ways that are correct. I'm pretty sure you all know the meaning of this. That surely he, surely her, surely you again, and surely I am, right? So these are the meanings for this. Innahum is become innahunna becomes innahunna, antum becomes innakum, inna antunna becomes innakunna, inna nahnu becomes innana or inna. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask the question. What is the difference? I'm gonna hide this slide. Question for you, all of you, is what is the difference between inna, which is without the aleph, and inna with the aleph? Anybody?
Ravi, can you repeat the question?
So I'll go back to the slide. So it's make it easier. What is the
mm.
difference between inna without the aleph in the end and what is inna with the aleph? Muhammad, you raise a
In
hand. Question. Answer the question.
Um, inna without the alif would just be like indeed, and then inna would be like indeed we.
Indeed, we. Yes. Now I'm gonna ask a question. This is used in Quran very often. So when it said inna with an alif, why is the case? Muhammad, you can answer the question. It's very easy now. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses it for himself. Indeed, we. So you'll see this in Quran whenever inna is used with an alif, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to himself, right? So Allah is talking about his own majesty. So that's why inna is used, right? And then inna is just simply for indeed. Does that make it easier for everybody?
Mm.
Okay, let me give you an example. I think it's important for everybody to know because sometimes we don't recite it correctly. So that's why it's very important. I remember one time Sama actually corrected my pronunciation for this as well.
You could use Surah Qadr or Surah Kawthar for an example.
Yeah. I'll use Surah Muzammil. That way everybody can see it. One second. This is not the one. Surah Muzammil. Okay, that's an easiest possible example for everybody to understand. Please do pay a lot of attention to this because this happens and is used in Quran very often, right? And sometimes when we don't say inna and we just say inna, the translation is completely wrong.
Mm.
So not this. This is the wrong share. I'm just sharing my WhatsApp screen. That is the Quran. There you go. Okay. So you see the first ayah that says inna sanulqi alayka qawlan thaqila. What is the meaning of inna over here? Indeed, we.
Okay.
Indeed, we will cast upon you a heavy word. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
Mm.
is talking about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about himself, right? Indeed, we. Very next line is what? Inna nashiyat al-layl hiya shaddun wat'an wa aqwamu qila. Indeed, the hours of the night are more effective for heart and the tongue and more
Mm.
suitable for words, right? So two
Mm.
different ayahs, very similar way to say it, but sometimes we don't say inna, right? We don't prolong it a little bit. And the next one is inna. So big difference you can imagine just by adding alif.
Mm.
But here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about himself, and then in this one it is simply being used for the word indeed. Is that easier for everybody? Any
Yeah.
questions?
Mm.
Okay. All right. All right. So the next exercise, what are we doing here? One second, sorry. Let me, there you go. This is for Sister Mehreen. If you can simply just change the sentence based on using inna. But remember how you have to use inna, right? So you have, if there is huwa, it becomes innahu, innahum, innani, or inni, right? So depending on exactly what you see in the beginning, that's what you have to change. And then, of course, translate these sentences as well.
Mm.
Sure, Bilal bhai. Inna huwa tajirun. He is a merchant. Innahu tajirun.
Ji,
Indeed, he is a merchant,
that is
I
correct.
think. Ana talibun. We are students. And what I'm supposed to do in this one? Ana.
So it will be innani or inni talibun.
Innana talibun.
No, it will be innani or inni.
Oh, okay. Inni talibun. We are students. Hum minal yabani. They are from Japan. Innahum minal yabani. Indeed, they are from Japan.
Correct.
Antum azkiyau. They are intelligent. Uh, antum. Antum.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. If it was anta, what will you say?
I'm sorry, what, Bilal bhai?
If it was anta,
Hmm.
what will you say to convert inna for anta?
Uh,
Let me make it easier. Look at the screen and see what you
mhm.
see for anta. The third line right here.
For anta, yeah. Innaka.
Innaka. But if it is antum, then it changes into
Innakum.
innakum. Very good. So here's the,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So, yeah. Innakum azkiyau. They are intelligent. Hiya mutazawwijatun. Yeah, she is married.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in give me 1 second.
Innaha.
Hiya innaha mutazawwijatun. She is married, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually just confused. Uh, Nahnu Muslimuna. We are Muslims. Nahnu. Nahnu. Innani Muslimuna. We or no.
Inna, just with the word alif, you add the alif and then it becomes inna. We just did it for that, right? Remember, so we, it will change into we because nahnu means
We.
we are Muslims, right? So in to change
Okay.
this into indeed we, you will say inna.
Okay. Okay. Inna Muslimun. We are Muslims. Antunna mujtahidun. Mujtahidatun. Antunna. They are hardworking. I mean, female hardworking. And it's Antunna. So that would be Inna kunna. I think Inna kunna mujtahidatun.
Correct.
Indeed, they are hardworking. Hunna Muslimatun. They are Muslim, female Muslim. Uh, Hunna. Inna Hunna. Inna Hunna Muslimatun. They are Muslims. And then is Anta Rajulun Ghaniyun. Anta Rajulun Ghaniyun. Y- Anta, you are a rich man.
Mm-hmm.
Anta, innaka. Innaka rajulun ghaniyun. Indeed, you are a rich man. Anta zakiyatun. Anti zakiyatun. You are zakiyatun. Zakiya is uh, well, no, not well mannered. Zakiya is pious or what?
Think about it.
Zakiya.
Zakiyun.
Zakiyun. Hmm. Hmm. Zakiyun. Uh, it- Intelligent, maybe?
Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
Zakiyun is intelligent. So Zakiyun is the opposite of Ghabiyun. So Ghabiyun
What?
was, remember,
Okay.
was stupid, and then
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Zakiyun
Mm-hmm.
means intelligent.
Yes. Anti zakiyatun. You are intelligent, and then it is for female. In Innaki zakiyatun.
Very good.
Indeed, you are intelligent.
Very good. And here is the translation, the answers for all of these. This is where this lesson will end, and we'll start on the next one right away. And the next one is simply part B of lesson number 1 for book number 3. I'll share my screen again with you. This is the second part. We already went through this. I'm not going to go into the details, right? So in we know why it is used. And then we also, okay, let's do this exercise over here. Okay, so we'll first have to translate these sentences and also have to add inna. So this will be for Sister Naila.
Yes. Al-Mudarrisu Jadidun, the teacher is new. Innal Mudarrisa Jadidun, indeed, the teacher is new.
Very good. Everybody notice that what Sister Naila did. She, right? So she's changed the mudarrisu into mudarrisa when you add the inna. So innal mudarrisa. Very good.
Fatimatu Tabibatun, Fatima is a female doctor. Inna Fatimata Tabibatun, indeed, Fatima is a doctor. Hamidun Mutazawwijun, Hamid is unmarried. Married. Yeah, married.
Mm-hmm.
Inna Hamidan Mutazawwijun, indeed, Hamid is married. I guess.
And here is the translation and then the correct way to write it. And the next exercise is for you as well. So just remember this one, right? Innal kitaba sahlun, same thing, right? So you have ismu inna and you have khabaru inna, right? So it does not become, it is not mubtada and khabar. It changes the moment you actually add the word inna. So in this exercise, you have to do the same thing, but rewrite these sentences by using inna. Okay. So this
Yeah.
is this exercise is for you as well, Sister Naila.
Okay. الدرس صعب. The lesson is hard. إن الدرس صعب. Indeed, the lesson is hard or difficult. السيارة جميلة. The car is beautiful. إن السيارة جميلة. Indeed, the car is beautiful. القرآن كتاب الله. Quran is the book of Allah. The Quran is book of Allah. إن القرآن كتاب الله. Indeed, indeed, Quran is a book of Allah. Muhammadun Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Indeed, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is prophet of Allah. Aminatu talibatun. Amina is a student. Inna Aminata talibatun. Indeed, Amina is a student. Al-lughatul arabiyyatu sahlatun. The Arabic the Arabic language is easy. Inna lughatal arabiyyatu sahlatun. Indeed, the Arabic language is easy. هذه الساعة غالية. This watch is not expensive. Yeah, this watch is expensive. إن هذه الساعة إن هذه الساعة غالية. Indeed, this watch is expensive. بلال غبي. Bilal is in- Bilal is stupid. إن بلال غبي. Indeed, Bilal is stupid. المدير في الفصل. The principal is in the classroom. Yeah. إن المدير في الفصل. Indeed, indeed, the principal is in the classroom. الماء باردٌ. Water is cold. The water is cold. إن الماء باردٌ. Indeed, the water is cold.
Very good. Here's the translation for all of these, and when we add the word inna, what it becomes. Okay. Now this exercise is related to the word So remember, the is used whenever in the middle of the sentence, especially only when it is an interrogative sentence. So you have or aw. Is used when it is a question, and then aw is used when it is a statement. But both are used for the word or. And the exercise over here is that you have to make the sentences and then like them with the words that follow, right? So, for example, in the first example, Amin al Hindi anta am min al Pakistan. So, are you from India or from Pakistan? Second one is Tabibun anta am muhandis. Are you a doctor or an engineer? So now the next 10 of these are actual different words, and then the nouns that we mentioned in it. You have to use these to make a interrogative sentence by adding an in the middle. So this will be done by Sister Azumi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أنت مجتهد مجتهد أنت أم كسلان. Are you hardworking or lazy? Asinu, I mean, as mean sinu here. Yaban. Are you from China?
Am min al Yaban.
I'm in Yaban. Are you from China or from Japan? At-tabib anta, at-tabibatu anta, am mumaridatun. Are you a female doctor or a nurse? An-Nasara hum am Yahudi. Are you Christians or Jews? هذا مسجد مدرسة. مسجد هذا أم مدرسة. Is this a mosque? Is this a mosque or a school? هذه سيارة مدير. Okay. هذه سيارة مدير or أم سيارة مدرس. Is this the car of the principal or the car of the teacher? أنت متزوج أو أزب. متزوج أنت أم أزب. Are you married or a non-married? It could be a better. هن خالاتك هن أم أماتك. Are they your maternal aunties or paternal aunties? Yeah, Pakistan. Pakistan.
I'm in Pakistan.
I'm in Pakistan. I'm Iran. Are you from Japan or Iran? Or is he from Japan or Iran? Baituka Karib. Baituka Karib. Ba'idun. Is your house near or far?
Very good. And here's the translation for all of these, as well as the correct way to say it. And the next one is, just to clarify, the word zu means possessing of something, possession of something. So meaning having or possessing. Zu malin, possessing the wealth or wealthy. Zu khuluqin, well-mannered. So the translation exercise, this is for you as well, Sister Azumi. So let's start with the translation exercise.
Okay. Number 1. مديرنا ذو لحية طويلة. My principal has a long beard. هذا دفتر ذو ورق مسطر. This notebook has a rule sheets.
Lined, yeah.
Ahmad,
Lined paper.
okay. This notebook has line. The sheet or the waraka is paper, isn't it? So okay, has lined paper. Ahmad Talib Zu Ilm wa Khulq. Ahmad is a learned and then well-mannered student. هذا قميص ذو كم كثير وذاك ذو كم طويل. This shirt has short sleeves and that has long sleeves.
Very good.
المسجد الذي في حينا ذو منارة واحدة مسجد. This mosque in my neighborhood has one manara.
In our neighborhood.
Oh, Hayina, okay, our neighborhood has one manara.
Minaret, very good. So here is the translation for all of these sentences. And the next one, again, simply the word is zu, we all know. means we just did the exercise. It means the possessing something, right? And then the plural of zu is zu. And then the same thing for zatu. Zatu is for the female, and the plural will be zawatu. The next exercise is this. Very simple. Examples are written on your screen. This is also for Sister Azumi. Hadha talibu zu khulukin. The plural will be haulai tullabu
How
zau khulukin. Right? So you have to translate these, and then you also have to make the number 2, 3, and 4 by using your own memory.
okay. So Hazrat Talib Zu Hulk. This student is well mannered. Haulai Tulab Zawu Hulk. These students are well mannered. هذه الطالبة ذات خلق. This female student is well mannered. هؤلاء طالبات ذوات خلق.
Keep going. Did we lose you? Sister Azumi, are you still here? We can't hear you. Okay, we'll quickly change. Sister Hira, if you can actually do this, the remaining part.
Okay.
Can't hear you. You're breaking up also. You're still breaking up. Sorry, you're breaking up. I'm gonna have to change to somebody else. 1 second. So we can quickly change this to Sister Amina Zaid.
Okay. هذا الرجل ذو مال كثير. This man is very wealthy. هؤلاء الرجال ذو مال كثير. These men are very wealthy. And then just change it to female.
Yep.
Okay. هذه المرأة ذات مال كثير. This woman is very wealthy.
Very good.
هؤلاء النساء ذوات مال كثير. These women are very wealthy.
Excellent work. And here's the translation for all of these. And Sister Azumi and Sister Amina Zaid, your classmates, unfortunately did not agree to work a little harder. Okay. So that's why they didn't choose to do additional days or hours. They just want to do 1.5 hours and then leave. It's a joke, by the way. Okay. Okay. So the next one is la'alla. La'alla we already know. It is like used for indeed as well. But la'alla can be used for fear, and it is also used for hope. But it is the sentence that you have will actually clarify if it is being used for fear or it is used for the hope. The next exercise for la'alla is right here. And depending on what this word is here, you have to add the la'alla over here. And you also have to remember if you're talking about a female, male, him, her, them, based on that, you have to make the correct form of la'alla. And this exercise, Sister Amina Zaid, is for you as well.
Okay. هو بخير. He is fine. لعله بخير. I hope he is fine. هي بخير. She is fine. لعلها بخير. I hope she is fine.
Very good.
أنت بخير. You are fine. لعلك بخير. I hope you are fine. أنت بخير. You are fine. لعلك بخير. I hope you are fine. أنا ناجح. I am successful. I forget. Is it لعل?
So it will be
لعلي.
لعلي.
لعلي ناجح. I hope I am successful. المدير في غرفته. The principal is in his room. لعل المدير في غرفته. Hopefully the principal is in his room. هم بخير. They are fine. لعلهم بخير. I hope they are fine. هن بخير. They female are fine. لعلهن بخير. I hope they are fine. أنتم بخير. You are fine. لعلكم بخير. I hope you are fine.
Mm-hmm.
أنتن بخير. I forget what that one is.
So it will be la'allana. Are you talking about nahnu or are you talking about antunna? So
أنتن.
so it will be la'allakunna.
لعلكن بخير. نحن ناجحون. We are successful. لعلنا ناجحون. We are successful. الاختبار سهل. The test is easy. لعل الاختبار سهل. Hopefully the test is easy.
Very good. And here's the translation as well as so this is the correct form of how do you have to write it. And this is the translation for all of these. So this is exercise number 7. Ghalin, we already know ghalin simply means expensive, right? But I did mention to you that when you use the rest of the words, for example, the format is ghaliyun. The real original form is ghaliyun, but you actually remove the ya and you simply say ghalin. And same thing for muhamiyun, qadiyun, wadiyun. These are the correct form of these, but you remove the ya and you simply make it muhamin, qadin, and wadin. And in this exercise, it's very simple. All you have to do this, you have to add, depending on ghalin or ghaliyatun, depending on the sentence that you see, female or male, you have to add ghaliyatun or ghalin and then also translate the sentences. So let's see if Sister Azumi is back. Sister Azumi, are you back? Maybe she lost the internet. Okay, so this is for Brother Umar NDI.
هذا القلم خال. This pen is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
أصله.
No, don't worry about that. That simply says the real form. Asluhu means the real form is ghaliyun. You don't have to translate this.
Okay.
It was simply giving you the real form of that word.
Okay. الكتاب العربية في
No,
بلاد.
you have to you have to fill in the blank.
الكتاب العربية.
Is it ghalin or ghaliyatun?
غالية.
Very good. Fi baladina.
في بلدنا.
Translate.
This expensive book is from.
Nope. You're saying it right. So the books are expensive, but it says fi baladina. So what is balad?
The country.
And baladina?
Our country.
Yeah. So the Arabic books are expensive in our country. That's what the translation will be. Keep going.
هذا الكتاب رخيص وذلك غالي. This book is cheap and that one is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
هذا المعجم بمئات ريال. معجم.
Dictionary. So this is dictionary. Dictionary.
This dictionary costs 100 real. هو هو بمئة. No, I don't get this one. هو
So
بمئة.
say it one more time, the whole sentence.
Okay. هذا المعجم بمئة ريال.
هو
وهو
غال or غالية?
غالية.
Very good.
هذا الحقيبة. هذه الحقيبة. This bag غالية. This bag is expensive. وهي
No. هذه الحقيبة غالية. This bag is expensive. That's it. That's all you have to say.
okay.
Here's the translation for all of these sentences. Next exercise is for miyatun or alfun, 1,000, 100 or 1,000. All you have to do this in this exercise, you have to say, you have to change the digits or the numbers into the actual pronunciation of whether there is a miyatun or it is alfun. So you can see the first example, it is 100. You said miyatun rajulun, and you have to translate this as well, and then miyatu imraatun, right? So depending on the number that you see right here. Okay, so this one, Muhammad, why don't you do it?
Okay. So it's gonna be me. Are we starting from the top part?
Yes.
So mi'atu rajulin, it will be 100 men,
Mm-hmm.
and then mi'atu imra'atin, 100 women. Alfu rajulin, 1,000 men, and then alfu imra'atin, 1,000 women. And then هذا التلفاز بألف ريال. What's تلفاز?
Tell me.
I don't know that word.
Television.
Okay. So it will be, this television is 1,000 real.
Mm-hmm.
عندي ألف دولار. I have $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
في هذا الكتاب 100 صفحة. This book has 100 pages. بكم هذه حقيبة. How much is this bag?
Mm-hmm.
And then هي بمئة ريال is 100 reals. And في هذه الكلية كلية 100 طالب. So this كلية, I don't know this word, but I know it has 100 students.
So the faculty or the department. Kulliya is the
Okay.
faculty or department.
In this department are 100 students من Pakistan, from Pakistan. ومئة and 100 طالب, students من Indonesia, from Indonesia.
Okay. That's one you have to disconnect and reconnect again because everybody can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more person other than brother, my son Muhammad, other than.
Yes.
Okay, everybody can see it. So brother Subhan, you have to do something. Okay, so the last exercise, this is very simple. What are we doing here? Oh, you just have to translate this. Use each of these to be able to make your own sentence. Okay, you have to translate these bottom part into, first translate the one that you have see on the top, and then you have to translate the English part into Arabic version.
So translate, for example, Zaki, Mia, that stuff.
So translate the Arabic into English and then translate English into Arabic at the bottom. And this one, Brother Subhan, you're already here, so why don't you do it?
Mm.
You have to go fast.
So Zakiyun is intelligent. Miyatun is 100. Mutazawwijun is married. A'zab is unmarried in plural. Khuluqun is manners. Dular is dollar. And ghalin is expensive in masculine. Uh, uh, Bilalun Bilalun طالب بلال طالب ذكي.
Very good. By the way, I don't use these words myself, okay? So whatever is in the book, I just use those words. And so it doesn't mean that I'm just using my name, okay? Wherever my name appears, it's because it was mentioned in the book. Like, you saw Sister Naila calling me something, but it's okay. And at that time, the same word was used for Ghabiyun.
هذا الكتاب مئة ريال.
Sister Naila, by the way, that was a joke, okay? So it was just a joke.
أنت متزوج أنا متزوج. Okay. هذا الكتاب مئة ريال.
Very good.
أنت متزوج وأنتم متزوج أنتم نعم. أنا أزب.
Very good.
أنا عزب. أنا عزب. إبراهيم خلق. إن إبراهيم خلق. How many dollars do you have right now? بكم دولار بكم دولار أنت بكم دولار عندك الآن؟ بكم دولار عندك الآن؟ هذا القلم غالي.
هذا القلم غال.
هذا القلم غالي.
And here's the translation for all of these. And this is where the lesson number 2, part B, lesson number 1, part B, it actually ends. We'll try to do one more. Let's see if we can finish this.
Sorry, Ustaz, my this thing went up, so I
No,
couldn't
no problem.
continue. Okay.
No problem. I'm going to open the screen to see how long it is, to see if we can quickly try to finish this. Or it's not difficult at all. We'll try to finish this. So please hang on, okay? All right. So this is lesson number 2 for book number 3, revision only. We'll try to go through this quickly. The vocabulary, liqa is a meeting. Ana masroorun bil liqa'ik. I'm happy to meet you. It's a common statement. Jayyid is good. Jaybun is pocket. Nahrun is river. Barqiyatun is telegram. Masrifun is bank. Maktabul barid, post office. Question for everybody. The same word nahar is also used with a ha, right? With a ha. What does that word mean?
Sacrifice.
How?
Qurbani.
Say that one more time, sorry.
Qurbani, I mean sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice, correct. So, but that's a nahar, right? So that's
Yeah.
what I've seen. The reason why I mentioned this, I've seen a lot of people when they're utilizing, when they're using inna atayna kal kosar fasal li rabbika wanhar, when they recite as a ha, is a like a river. It's Fasal Arabic one har. So it's a ha, very, very solid ha. So just very quickly, because I do teach like very young students also. So I see a lot of people just use very quickly and say nahar, but nahar is the wrong pronunciation. Marqiya is telegram, Masrif is bank, and Maktab al Barid is post office. We already know al jumlatul ismiya, the nominal sentence. What is the khabar, and what is the topic, meaning the information and the topic. It becomes the two words make it as a jumlatul ismiya. But whenever you use the word laisa, so it will not be mubtada or khabar. It will become ismu laysa or khabru laysa. So for example, laysa al-baytu bijadidin, laysa al-baytu bijadidin, right? So this house is not new, then it will become ismu laysa and khabru laysa. And then the pronunciation for the female part for laysa is laysat, laysat. This is the complete detail of all of the configurations or construction for how you actually use the word laysa. Is not, laysa means is not. So laysa is not, and laysa they are not, right? And then laysu for the word hum, and laysat is for the female, and then for the huma, wherever you use ha, then you will say laysata. Lasna, they are not, but plural female. So you already seen this before. I'm not going to go into the details, but we'll cover this in the exercises. So the forms of the laysa with other pronouns are mentioned, in the exercise 3. Lastu bi muhandisin. The pronoun tu is the ismu laysa, and bi muhandisin is the khabru laysa, right? We can also say ana lastu bi muhandisin, right? Here ana is the mubtada, and the sentence lastu bi muhandisin is the khabar. Lastu bi mudarrisin, ana mudarrisin, and then lastu bi min al hindi, ana min al hindi. So convert ana min al hindi is to lastu min al hindi, that I am not from India. Ana mudarrisun, I am a teacher. Lastu bi mudarrisin, I am not a teacher. Will not go into this. We'll simply go into the exercise right away. Okay, this is for you, Sister Azumi. You have to go quick though. Oh, we lose her again. Sister Azumi, she's not here. Okay. And some of the students said they cannot do this today. Abdul Rahman, this is for you, but you have to go very quick, okay?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Excuse me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All the blessings and mercy be upon you. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And all the blessings and mercy be upon you too.
Of Allah. All the mercy and the blessings of Allah be upon you.
Of Allah be upon you. Kaifa haluka ya aqi? How are you, O brother? Manil akhu? Manil akhu?
Who are you, my brother?
Who are you, my brother? أنا مدرس جديد بالجامعة. I am a teacher, new teacher from the university.
In the university.
In the university. In the university. اسمي هشام. My name is Hisham. أنا من الولايات المتحدة. I am from الولايات المتحدة.
United States.
United States. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بك يا أخي. Welcome my
Brother.
brother. Yeah.
Welcome to you, oh my brother.
Welcome to you, oh my brother. أنا مسرور بلقائك.
بلقائك.
بلقائك. I am مسرور.
Happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. أنا زميلك.
أنا
I
زميلك.
am أنا زميلك. I am
Your classmate.
your classmate. اسمي بلال بن حامد. My name is Bilal. My name is son of Bilal Hamid.
No, no, no. My name is Bilal bin Hamid.
Bilal bin Hamid. I'm in Washington. Anta ya Hisham. I am from Washington, and
No, no,
you?
no. Are you from Washington?
Are you all from Washington? Hisham. لا أنا لست من Washington. No, I am not from Washington. إني من نيويورك. I am from New York. Bilal. A Muslimun أبوك يا هشام. Is your dad a Muslim? لا هو ليس بمسلم. No, he's not a Muslim.
Very good. There's a translation for all of these. And the next one is for who's not done yet. Mujtaba. You have to go quick, okay?
Okay. وأمك Whoa. أمك مسلمات. Is your mother a Muslim? لا هي ليست بمسلمات. No, she is not a Muslim. ألك أبناء يا هشام. What does that say?
No, she's not a Muslim, so keep going.
Yeah. ألك الأبناء يا هشام.
Do you have any children?
Do you have any children, O Hisham? نعم. عنده أبناء. Yes, I have children.
No, I have 6 children.
6 children.
876.
أتلعبهم.
36, 7, 8.
Are they students?
Mama.
لا هم ليسوا. No, they are not students. إن بعضهم تجار. إن بعضهم تجار وبعضهم مهندسون. There's
You can put one of your stickers in there. You can put one of your stickers in
Okay,
here.
Mustafa, you have to tell them to be quiet, okay?
Stickers in there.
But that's Abdul Rahman's mic.
Oh, who is this? Where is this voice coming from? Oh, this is not from Abdul Rahman.
It was Abdul Rahman, yeah.
Was it? Okay, I thought somebody else was behind you. Anyway.
Yeah, it was me.
No.
Okay. So keep going, Mustafa.
No, they are not students. Some of them are merchants and some are engineers.
Very good.
ألك بنات. Do you have any daughters? نعم لي 5 بنات. Yes, I have 5 daughters.
She has 11 children. Mustafa, is that your plan for future?
No.
At least you want to get married, right? You want me to tell your dad that you want to get married now?
Inshallah.
You want me to tell him that?
Not right now.
That you told me that you want to get married?
How about Muhammad Bhai gets married first, you know?
Okay.
No,
And I'll
no.
see.
What
Yeah.
is wrong with you?
My son and my nephew are both on the call and they don't gonna get married. Anyways, so here's the next one. So this is for Brother Hafiz Muhammad Osama. Osama, you have to go quick on this.
Bilal, Bilal, amutazawwijatun hunna. Are you married? Are they married?
They married, yes.
Hishamun la hunna lasna bimutazawwijatin. No, they are not married. Innahunna sigarun. They are young. بعضهن في المدرسة الابتدائية وبعضهن في المدرسة المتوسطة. Uh, no, they are not married. They are young. Few of those, or some of them are in the primary school, and some of them are in the secondary school. Bilalun allaka ikhwatun. Are they your brothers? Hishamun la laysa li ikhwatun. No, they are not my brothers. Inna li thalatha akhwatin. Uh, there are three of them are my brothers. Bilalun amuslimatun hunna. Bilal, are they Muslims? Hishamun naam hunna muslimatun. Walhamdulillahi. Hisham, yes, they are Muslim. Praise belongs to Allah.
Okay, and the next one is for you as well. Here's a translation for all of these. We'll try to finish this as well. I mean, you have to just translate these questions and then I'm going to tell you English and then you have to translate the answer in Arabic.
Min aina Hishamun. Where is Hisham from?
He's from USA.
Aina ha
No,
min
no.
wilayat
Hua.
in huwa al wilayat huwa min al wilayat
Mutahidda.
mutahidda America.
Next time when somebody asks you a question, you have to tell them that this is where you're from. That you are
Okay.
from Wilayat al-Mutahidda.
Wilayat al Mutahidda. Min ayyi madinatin huwa. Who is he? Min ayyi madinatin huwa. In which city? From which city is he?
Which city is he from? Okay, he's from New
Huwa
York.
min huwa min New York.
Very good.
Kam ukhtan lahu. How many brothers do you have?
He has.
He has. Lahu.
So he has actually this was sisters. So he has 3 sisters. So lahu.
Lahu sitatu.
No, 3.
3. Oh, lahu thalathu akhawatin.
Akhwatin, that's very good. This is where we end this exercise. Next one is for Sister Mehreen. You have to go very quick and just say if this is right or wrong.
Nisham min Washington. Washington. No, that's wrong. He was from New York. Akhwatuhu muslimatun. That is correct. His sisters are Muslims. That is correct. Banatuhu lasna bi mutazawwijatin. Banatuhu, his sons are not married.
Very good.
That is correct. Abnauhu tullabun. His sons are students. That is wrong. Some of them were engineers and merchants. Ummuhu laysat bi muslimatin. His mother is not a Muslim. That is correct. Abuhu Muslimun. His father is a Muslim. I think that is right.
That's
that is
wrong.
correct.
No, that's also wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not a Muslim. But translate number 3 one more time.
Banatuhu lasna bi mutazawwijatin. His daughters, his sons are not married.
No. Abnau is the That's what the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his daughters are not married. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
That was correct. Yeah.
Here's the translation for all of these. So, Marian, if you can stay on for one more minute.
Sure.
Actually, what are we doing here? All you have to do this is look in the left-hand side, the Arabic portion. For example, Hamidun laysa talibin. Translate these sentences only.
Okay. Hamidun laysa bit talibin. Hamid is not a student. At-talabu laysu bisigarin. Students are not short or small, I think. Young.
The students are not young, yes.
Yeah. Aminatu laysat bitabiba. Amna is not a doctor. Al-fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatin. Al-fatayatu, young girls are not married. Anta lasta bikabirin, you are not bikabirin, you are not elder, I think.
Yeah, you can say old, yeah.
Okay. You are not old. Antum lastum bijududin. Antum. You plural are not new. Anti lasta bi fakirati. Anti, you are not poor, I think. Antunna lastunna bi mustahidatin. You female are hardworking. Ana lastu bi mudarrisin. I am not a teacher. Nahnu lasna bi tulabin. We are not students.
Very good. Here's the translation for all of these, both sides. The next exercise, you simply have to add the word la'alla depending on exactly what you are seeing on your screen. One second, let me just confirm. Actually, this was already done in last exercise. We don't have to. I think this was by mistake mentioned over here because Sister Amina Zaid did this exercise in the last exercise. I think it was just here by mistake. So the next exercise is this. All you have to do this is add the word laysa, lasta, lastu, lasna, depending on what you see on your right hand side, and also translate these as well. This will be for Sister Naila. This is for you. And let me clarify, by the way, okay? So I was just joking when I said, the word ghabiyun was used for me. This is a book. It's a book. Whatever word is used. It doesn't matter. By the way, in real life, even if somebody says this in real life to me, it doesn't impact me. By the way, I have a very different approach of when somebody says something, it's perfectly fine. But this was a joke only. Okay, so please don't take it seriously. Whatever is mentioned, good or bad, with my name or for the teacher, it doesn't matter. It's just a book. So I was just joking.
Yes, Bhai, I understand. I'm sorry, I had to
No,
just
no, you don't have to
translate
say sorry.
it.
Why are you even saying sorry? This was you translated what was mentioned in the book. It's okay. Please don't. So even, by the way, let me clarify that even in the real life, not you guys, if somebody says this to me, I have that kind of a patience. I can tell you that nothing's going to happen. Like I am like that. So, but this was a simple book. I was just joking. I should not even have mentioned this, that I was joking. So please go ahead.
All right. Huwa tajirun, he is a merchant. Huwa laysa bitajirin, he is not a merchant. Huwa minal Yabani, he is from Japan. Huwa laysa minal Yabani, he is not from Japan. And as-sayyaratu jamilatu, the car is beautiful. Hiya sayyaratu bijamilati.
السيارة ليست.
Oh, okay. As-sayyara is, so we're not gonna use here, right?
No.
No. Okay. As-sayyaratu laysat bijamilati. The car is not beautiful. Ana ghaniyun, I am rich. Lastu bi ghaniyin, I am not rich. Anta fakirun, you are poor. Anta lasta bi fakirin, right?
Very good.
Yeah. لست بفقير, you are not poor. هي من العراقي. هي من العراقي. He is from Iraq. She is from Iraq. he- هي. Okay, so we're gonna say Lasti.
Oh,
No, not here. Okay, here.
so you'll say hiya laysat.
All right. هي ليست من العراق. Okay. نحن أذكياء. Oh, she is from Iraq. She is not from Iraq. نحن أذكياء. We are intelligent. نحن لسنا بأذكياء.
Very good.
I guess.
Mhm.
We are not intelligent. هو عزب. He is unmarried. هو
Laysa.
هو ليس عزب. He is not unmarried. المدرسون في الفصول. The teachers are in the classrooms. المدرسون ليسوا في الفصول. I guess.
Yeah, fil fusuliya. Laysu with a ba. Yeah.
ليسوا في الفصول. The teachers are not in the classroom. أنت ذكية. She is intelligent. ليست بذكية. She is not intelligent. أنتم كبار. You all are big, I guess.
Yeah, and then with that first one, the anti was lasti. BSK.
لست ذكية.
Mm-hmm.
لست بذكية. He
Mm-hmm.
is not intelligent. No, you are not intelligent for female. أنتم كبار. You all are big. أنتم لستم بكبار. You all are not big. الطالبات في المكتبة. Um, the students are in the library.
Mm-hmm.
الطالبات لسنا.
Yes,
No,
very good. Lasna talibat.
لسنا. الطالبات لسنا في المكتبة.
Yeah,
The,
you can say
the,
lasna bi talibatin.
oh,
lasna talibatu lasna fil maktabati. Yeah, that's fine.
okay. الطالبات لسنا في المكتبة. في المكتبة.
Mm-hmm.
Students are not in the library. أنتن طالبات جدد. أنتن, you all female students are new. لستن طالبات جدد. بطالبات جدد.
Very good.
You all female students are not new.
Very good. Here's the translation for this. Was perfectly fine, by the way. And the next one, if you can stay on for one more second. All you have to do this is simply answer the question. I'll tell you the English part. So first part is the question. So if you can translate what is mentioned here, Sister Naila, I will give you the English sentence and you have to translate that.
Sure. Mohandisu Abuka, is your father a teacher? I mean, an engineer?
Yeah. No, he's not an engineer.
هو ليس. No, أبوك ليس بمهندس.
No. You cannot
No,
say Abuka.
okay.
Abuka is your father.
Okay.
You have to say
So,
Laysa huwa laysa bi muhandisin. La, you can say huwa laysa bi muhandisin, which is
okay.
also okay, but I said no, he's not an engineer, right? So you have to say
لا هو
la,
ليس
wala.
بمهندس.
Very good. So okay, next one.
أمدرسة أمك. Is your mother a teacher?
No, she's not a teacher.
لا هي لست بمدرس.
Laysat.
لا
La hiya
لا
laysat bi muhandisatin. Bi mudarrisatin.
بمدرسة. لا هي ليست بمدرسة.
Next one.
أطلاب إخوتك. Are your brothers students?
No, they are not students.
لا 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 هم
Mhm.
ليسوا الطلاب. No,
Bitulabin.
بطلاب. Sorry.
Very good. Very good. Next one.
أممرضات أخواتك. Is your sisters nurses?
Mhm. La. Okay. So no, they are not nurses.
لا 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 هن لسنا بممرضات.
Very good.
أمدرس أنت. Are you a teacher?
No, I am not a teacher.
لا لست بمدرس.
Very good.
Okay.
By the way,
جدد.
I'm not sure if everybody noticed. She did not use the word ana. Because when you say lastu, you don't have to use ana at that point, right? So you can say la ana lastu bi mudarrisin, but that's incorrect pronunciation construction. You can simply say hey lastu, just like whenever you were using the zahabtu, zahabta, zahabat, you were not using at that time the ana or antum or anta, right? So you can simply say without using the word ana. Okay, next one.
جدد أنتم. Are you all new?
No, we are not new.
لا. Okay. لا لستم بجدد.
La lasna. So you say we are not new, right? So it will not. If you're
Is
saying
it
la
لسنا or
lastum, that will.
لستم?
So it will be lasna. Why? Because you're saying are you new? So you're saying no, we are not new. So when you're talking about yourself, you say lasna. If you say lastum, it will be you are, right? No, you are not. Tum is used for you. Just like
Okay.
in Urdu, when you're saying tum, it means Urdu in you, right? So you have to say we are not new. La lasna bijududin. Next one.
Okay. Okay. جديدة سيارتك. Is your car new? No. لا.
It is not new.
Okay. لا. Sorry, I'm taking forever. لا.
هي ليست.
Okay. Yeah. لا هي ليست بجديدة.
Very good. And here's the translation and the correct construction of the sentence. I already knew it was very difficult, so please don't worry. Next exercise is for who can do this quickly? Brother, Sister Azumi back yet? Yeah, Sister Azumi, this is for you. All you have to do this is you have to answer this in denial or in negative, right? That, for example, I'm in America, Anta. Are you from America? You have to say, no, I'm not from America, right? So, Mutawizajun, Anta, are you married? You have to say, no, I'm not married, right? So, like this. So, please go quickly.
Okay. I mean, America, أنت لا أنا لست بأمريكا كون
من الولايات
من
المتحدة الأمريكية.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, I was just translating the USA into
Oh, okay. Okay.
United States of America into Arabic, where America is also okay.
ولايات متحدة. Okay. متزوجة أنت لا أنا أدب أنا لست بمتزوجة.
Yeah, and you can say Allah ana lastu both are correct, but best is you don't add the ana.
So I shouldn't use أنا لست بمتزوجة.
Correct. But there is nothing wrong in using it, okay? But best is to not use it.
Okay. I'm married أنت لا أنا لست بمريضة.
Be married then. Oh, you're talking about yourself. So
بمريض.
you're a female, so it's okay. Yes, that's okay.
Okay. المهندس أنت. Are you an engineer? لا أنا لست بمهندس.
Very good. And here's the translation and not the translation, but the answer for all of these. You see that I use ana over here, but you don't have to use this.
Okay.
This is the exercise number 9. And what you have to do here, you have to add inna with each of these sentences. So you see the li salasu akhawatin.
Ahmad will do that.
Say that again. Yes, this is for you. So first translate the sentences. This is for you, Sister Azumi. I think we lost her again.
What is happening?
Can you hear me? Sister Azumi, can you hear us? Brother Abdullah said this is for you. I'll mute her.
What happened?
What's that? Is that
Go ahead, go ahead. We can hear you. Yes, go ahead. Sister Azumi, you have to go quickly, please.
My screen is kind of small.
No, it's not. Please don't unmute yourself, Abdurrahman, okay? Brother Abdullah said, please go ahead. Brother Abdullah Saeed.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So, li salasu
the network?
akhwatin. I have 3 sisters.
Okay.
And so the second one is inna li thalatha akhwatin. Indeed, I have 3 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then fi firstly hamsatu tulabin jududin. So in the class there are 5 students, new students. Okay. So what am I supposed to add there? Inna?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Yeah.
So in where do I add it to? Is it before or in the fasla hamsa to lab in jididin?
That is correct.
Okay. Then number 2, lana mudarrisun jayyidun. So we have a teacher who is very good. Who is
Mm-hmm.
good. Mhm. In lana mudarrisa jayyidun.
Keep going.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. في جيبي 100 ريال. In JB,
My pocket.
in my pocket there are 100 riyals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In jayba 100 riyal.
Very good.
Okay. Indeed, in the pocket there are 100 riyals. في hindi أنهار كثيرة. In India, there are many rivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inna Hinda. Inna Hinda Anharu Kathiratun. Indeed, in India, there are many rivers. Laka Barkiyatu fi Maktabi Barid.
I'll translate this for you. You have a telegram at the post office. Maktab al-Barid is post office.
Okay, inshallah. So, have a telegram. Okay. Inna إن بركية في
إن لك.
إن لك
Mhm.
إن لك بركية في مكتب بريد. Indeed, in the post office, you have a telegram. لي ألف دولار في مصرف. I have
Masrif is bank.
Mustard Bank. Okay, so I have $100 in the bank.
1,000.
Oh, alpha. Okay, I have $1,000 in the bank.
Yeah, brother Abdullah, you're fasting, otherwise you'll have to do 100 push-ups because of translating, alfun to 100.
Okay.
Just because you're fasting, you're excused.
Thank you. Inna li alpha dollarin fi masrif. Indeed, I have $1,000 in the bank.
Very good. So this is where the overall lesson ends. Just for the joke, just like I mentioned. So I was teaching somebody in the Sunday school that we have here for the children, and one of the girls, I asked her, "Okay, come over here," and she was like, all of a sudden afraid, looking at me, and I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm fasting." And so they all like started looking at me, and I'm like, "I'm just joking, man. It's just a joke." So same thing, if you were not fasting, you'd have to do 100 push-ups. So you're excused just because you're fasting, Brother Abdullah.
Thank you.
All right, so this is where our lesson actually ends. We covered today lesson number 1 and lesson number 2 for book number 3. I could see this was a little bit difficult for everybody this time. So hopefully the next time it's not as difficult. We'll try to cover the next 3 lessons, lesson number 3, 4, and 5, hopefully, maybe 6, in the next session. There's just one thing I wanted to mention to you, which is so the 29th of, let's see what happens. So definitely we'll have the session next week, but 29th I think is the last Ramadan here in US. But let's see, what that day is, and if I will be actually here or not, but I will definitely let you know ahead of time if on the 29th, if we will have the session or not. I might be traveling, but I'll definitely let you know in the next week for sure. And if you have any questions, any concerns, please do let me know via WhatsApp. And hopefully within next 2 weeks, we will be able to finish, next 2 to 3 weeks, we will be able to finish the revision of this book. And the last week, when we will have this session, you'll actually have the complete vocabulary test on Quizlet that I'm going to develop for you. It's already in the process. So you'll have that quiz for complete lesson number 3. That will allow us to, alhamdulillah, lesson number 1, 2, and 3 all available in Quizlet. So anybody wants to practice and then go back to that. And when we actually start the book number 4, we'll have a different pattern. We'll try to do a little bit more quickly, inshallah, so that we can finish these books as quickly as possible and then move on to the translation of the Quran, inshallah. Okay, if you have any questions again, please do reach out to me via WhatsApp. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.